Peace be unto you. Have you noticed that when these atrocious killings that took place in France, these hideous, noxious, humanless things that took place in France, innocent people, 139 of them being killed, and the husband actually making a statement for his wife who was murdered in cold blood, that, you know, they had a 17-month-old baby. All of these things that took place, you know, our hearts, anybody who's human, our condolences go out to them. No doubt, no doubt. But what I want to discuss today is the coverage of the media itself. You'll notice, and just as a point, not because I'm a Muslim and I'm saying that, I just want you to see it objectively. You see, Socrates said that it's a sign of an intelligent person that they entertain an idea, not necessarily that they have to accept it. So I'm not asking you to accept it, but just entertain it for a bit. Now, the coverage of France, the massacre in France, the murder in France, the terrorism, whatever you want to call it. No doubt, our sympathies to them, and God bless them, our condolences, and many, you know, it's a very horrid thing. You can't even do that to dogs or cats or cockroaches. Just can't do that. It's just really, really, well, maybe cockroaches, but not dogs and cats. But if you look at the core factor here, that when they talk about the killing in France, they always say innocent people in France, and this is where I ate, and this is where I walked, and so on and so forth. 2 days before that, the same group committed the same kind of crime in Lebanon. But how did they report it in Lebanon? Shia stronghold, Hezbollah stronghold, and people were killed. So as soon as you say Hezbollah stronghold, because Hezbollah has been so demonized in the media, good or bad, I'm not making a moral statement here, but because it's been demonized, so right away when you say Hezbollah stronghold, so you're saying that everyone who died there, the 5-year-old kid, the 6-month-old baby, the 15-year-old girl, they were all Hezbollah fighters. Because it's a Hezbollah stronghold, so they have to be condemned one time. So once you say Hezbollah stronghold, and then all of a sudden killing happened, then nobody even really reports it. Even if there's reports, they won't report it. But if there's reports, the Western media won't take it, and there will be no crying for the mother who's lost a child. There will be no crying for the father who writes a poem on behalf of his daughter. Nothing. And same thing for the Afghanis. Oh, this is the Taliban stronghold, right? So all of a sudden, because they're demonized, and now they want to make peace with them, and they say, oh, they're not that bad, and so whatever it is, good, bad. Reagan called them the freedom fighters, and all of these things, and they're just like our forefathers and founding fathers, and all these big apologies he gave them. Whatever, good or bad, I don't care. But what I care is that when innocent people get killed by the same group that did the acts in France and put 45 men, cut their heads and put them in the graves, they say Taliban stronghold. So right away the sympathies are gone. So those are just what? Carcasses, they're animals, they're what are they? See? So what I'm saying is that the media is very, very tricky. So next time you watch, remember that yes, the sympathies for the people that they report, but sometimes they report in such sympathetic manners because the state also has to take, the governing body meaning, has to take this kind of emotion and put it into a political gun and then shoot it, you see? So it becomes political. So they find, oh, a fake passport for a Syrian refugee, so stop the refugees from coming in. So even Canada, that's supposed to take in the refugees, they say we want to take in the families, want to take in women and children, but no single men. So there's like a discrimination for single men because, ooh, ISIS could actually slip through the net. I mean, they have known that for thousands and thousands and thousands of refugees that have come to Canada, as well as of the United States, not one single one have been implicated or been charged in any kind of terrorism or terrorism related activity. So this is hogwash. So next time you're watching and next time you're seeing that, know that sometimes they make these emotions, which is rightly so, but if you make it for one people, also make it for the other, because you dehumanize the other ones. Oh, Hezbollah stronghold, oh, Taliban stronghold, oh, these fanatics from the northwest frontiers, oh, the Pakistanis actually were killed in the flood, and they said, oh yeah, these are Taliban sympathizers, right? So right away, all these men, women, children, innocent people who lost their lives, people are saying, yeah, let them go to hell. But right away, 139, so a value of a human soul should be equal regardless of their passport, the color of their skin, the pigmentation in their eyes. Should be absolutely, everyone should be equal across the board. Next time you're watching media, see how they report it, and you will see it for yourself. You entertain the thought, not necessarily that you have to take it. Take care of yourself. Assalamu alaikum, peace be unto you.